Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, thank you very much for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to cut and sew this trendy Bubu Caftan dress with a V neckline. So if this is something you're interested in, then keep up watching, and please don't forget to like this video and also comment on it. This really helps my algorithm a lot. Subscribe if you are yet to subscribe. These are the two materials I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using this Africa print. Okay, this one is 6 yards. I'm going to cut out 4 yards from it and use it for the making of this dress. And this second material is called Mikado. So I'm going to be using it for the neckline and the sleeve design. You can make use of any material of your choice. So I've gone ahead to cut out 4 yards from the 6 yards. So the length of Ankara normally comes by 45 inches. So which is not going to be enough for me to cut the full length that I want to make for my clients. The only way I can cut out the exact length of this dress is for me to go ahead and fold it the other way around. So go ahead and open up your 4 yards like this, just like as you can see me doing. Then fold it into two. So when you fold it into two, this side that has labeled will be on one side. I hope you guys understand. Okay, so this side that has labeled will be on one side. Then I'll go ahead and fold it into two again, because I'm going to be cutting both the back and the front together. So after folding it into two, all the side that has label will be on one side. So what I have here is 1 2 3 4. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn it to this other side like this. And I'm going to be taking all the measurements from this side that is closed like this. So I'm going to go ahead and place my tape on the shoulder line like this. I will measure the shoulder of my client, which is 7 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark 7 inches. Then I will still place my tape here. I will mark the wideness of the neckline, which is 3 inches like this. Then I will place my tape here. I will come down by 1 inch, because this is going to be the back neckline. I'm going to be cutting the back neckline first. I'll go ahead and connect it together. Okay, then I'll come to this shoulder point here. I will measure how long I want the sleeve to be. So I will mark 30 inches. From the shoulder point, I came down by 30 inches. Then from this point here, I will come down by ½ inch for the shoulder slope. I do this a lot if you've been watching my videos. So I'll go ahead and connect a slant line from the neckline to that ½ inch I came down with like this. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to determine how wide I want the sleeve to be. I will place the tape on the shoulder line of this dress. Then I will mark my client's bust point measurement, which is 11 inches. So from my client's shoulder to her bust point is 11 inches. I've gone ahead to mark it. Then I'll go ahead and mark a straight line across like this. So from the shoulder to this 11 inches is going to be the wideness of the sleeve. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is to come to this bust point line. Okay, so go ahead and divide the biggest part of your client's measurements by 4. So if the biggest part of your client is hip or bust, go ahead and divide it by 4 and mark it. So for me, my client's bust, hip and tummy measurement is the same, so I will divide it by 4. I will mark it here like this. So after marking it, I will add extra 6 inches for the allowance. So if you feel like 6 inches is going to be too much for you, you can go ahead and add 4 inches. Okay, I will mark the point here like this. Then I will place the tape on the shoulder of this dress. I will mark the full length of my client's measurement. So the full length is a full tape, so I added extra 2 inches for the allowance. Then at the hemline like this, I will divide my client's hip measurements by 4. I will mark it, and then I will add extra 5 inches allowance instead of adding 6 inches. Then I will come to the top like this. I will measure what I have here like this. I will shift it down. I will replace it here so that I'll be able to connect it with ease. I will just connect it like this. Then I'll connect the armhole area like this. I hope you guys are see what I'm doing now. I will shift it up, then replace the measurement here like this and connect it. So if you have a straight ruler, you can go ahead and mark a slant line from the bust point to the hem of the dress. Okay, so this is it. I've gone ahead to mark it. After marking it, I'll go ahead and cut it out. When cutting it, I went ahead to add ½ inch at the side for sewing allowance. So go ahead and add ½ inch. Okay, So once I was done cutting it, I will go ahead and open it up like this. Then I will remove the inner one, which is going to be serving for the back part of this bubu dress. So I will place my tape on the neckline like this. I will slant it just like as you can see me doing. I will mark 8 inches downward like this. Then I will use my roller to mark a slant line, then cut it out. So if you want yours to be deep, you can come down by 9 inches or 10 inches, which depend on you. So I'll go ahead and keep this aside. The next thing I'm going to be working on is the front neckline design. So I've gone ahead to cut it out and even iron it. So this is folded into 2 and the length is 80 inches and the wideness is 10 inches. And I also went ahead to cut out these 2 pieces for the sleeve design. The wideness is about 4 inches wide. Okay, so I will keep this aside because we are not working on that yet. So I'll go ahead and place the front part of this dress on it like this. This side that is closed, this side that is closed is going to be facing the side that is closed as well. I'll go ahead and pin it down, then cut out the shoulder. I will cut out the neckline. So once I was done cutting it, I will remove the pin like this. I will remove this part. Then I will come to the shoulder line here. I will mark how wide I want the shoulder to be. I will mark 4 inches, okay, like this. Then I will come to the down part here. I will measure 3 inches. Please pay attention to what I am doing, okay? I'll measure 3 inches like this. Then I will use my French curve and mark a curve line. Just watch out how I am placing my French curve. From the shoulder to the down part, I will just curve it like this, okay? Then I will remove the French curve. I will place it straight like this and connect this down part to be straight. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out. When cutting it out, I added extra ½ inch for folding allowance. Then I'll go ahead and open it up, and this is what I have. So what I'm going to do is to turn it to the back part. Then I will fold it in like this with ½ inch. I will take it to the ironing table and iron it. I will also iron it down and iron the side. So guys, I've gone ahead to iron it, and this is what I have. As you can see, I went ahead to fold the 2 sides in with ½ inch, and I also folded the down in with ½ inch. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up the front part of this dress like this. Then I'll place the front neckline design on it. The wrong side is going to be facing up, and the wrong side of the akara is also going to be facing up like this. Then I'll go ahead and place it properly and pin it. After pinning it, I will sew it like this to like this. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to go ahead and notch it. So make sure you notch it round. After notching it, I will flip it to the front part of the ankara like this. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. So after flipping it, I will turn it, then I will iron it, okay? So guys, I've gone ahead to iron it. So what I'm going to be doing now is to go ahead and pin it down properly before sewing it. So go ahead and pin it down. So after pinning it, I will take it to the sewing table and I will sew it like this, and like this. So guys, this is me sewing it. So when sewing it, when you are sewing it, go ahead and remove your pin and make sure you use your hand to arrange this properly before sewing it again. You stop at some point, arrange it and sew it. Don't be fast with this. Make sure you do it properly so as to avoid bulge on the neckline area, okay? So I'll go ahead and sew it down, and I believe this tutorial is already being helpful to you. So go ahead and like this video, comment on it, because this really help my algorithm a lot. This will make YouTube to recommend my video for more people to watch. Please, that is the only way you are supporting this channel. So I've gone ahead to sew it. I will trim out the excess around the neckline like this. So I've also gone ahead to fold the back neckline. I went ahead to cut the same ankara pieces to fold the neckline. So after folding it, I'll go ahead and pin the shoulder together because it is time to sew the shoulder together. After pinning it, I will sew it with ½ inch like this, and I will sew this other side. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it, and this is how it look like. After sewing it, I turn it to the front. So the next thing we are going to be working on is the sleeve area. I've gone ahead to cut out these 2 pieces just like as I showed you guys earlier, and the wideness is about 4 inch. So I went ahead to fold this part in with 1/2 inch, and I also did the same thing for the other one. So once I was done, I'll go ahead and open up my dress like this, and this is the sleeve. Okay, so I'll place this piece on it like this. This is the wrong side facing up, and on the Ankara the wrong side is also facing up. So I will pin it down like this. I will just pin it across. I will take it to the same machine and I will sew it with 1/2 inch like this, and I'll also do the same thing for the other one. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it, and this is how it look like. So what I'm going to be doing next now is to flip it to the right side like this. Okay, I will just fold it to the top of the material like this, then I will iron it. So guys, I've gone ahead to iron it. So what I'm going to be doing now is to pin it down, then take it to the same machine and sew it. I will sew it towards the edge like this. Just sew it. I will do the same thing for the other one. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it, and this is how it look like. So I went ahead to turn this to the back part, then trim out the excess. Then I will take this to the sewing machine and sew the side with 1/2 inch. Okay, sew the side from the start to the end. This is me sewing it from the armhole area towards the hemline. So guys, if you have any question, feel free to ask. I will definitely respond. If you don't have any question, you can go ahead and comment your favorite emoji or compliment the video. So once I was done, I'll go ahead and fold it down like this with one edge, then I'll fold it again and sew it down. I have lots of tutorials up there on my channel, so just click on my profile, that is my picture, click on it, then you will see video section, click on videos and scroll down and watch the one you want. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it, and this is how it look like. I also went ahead to iron it. Okay, I hope this tutorial was really helpful. Thank you very much guys for watching. I love you. See you all on my next video, and don't forget to follow me on my other social media platform. I'm going to be leaving all the links at the description section and also the comment section. See you on my next video. Bye.